Advertisements piss me off to no end. They're a waste of time, money, and resources, and all they do is enable already rich companies to become even more rich, effectively creating monopolies because they have the funds to make the best ads and push them out to the most people. We don't receive ads based on which product actually sells the most or has the most use for the public. We get ads based on whoever pays the most for a slot. I thought it was illegal for a company to own more than 50% of market share. Apple, Google, hello? And that's just one of my issues with the state of ads today. Even if we were only advertised products that actually might deserve our attention, we're still losing hours of our time every week and for no benefit to us whatsoever. That's my biggest problem with ads. The right way to do advertisements, if you ask me, is the way YouTubers are doing sponsorships now. They'll include a timestamp to skip the entire sponsorship ad, and they make it clear in advance before they launch into the ad read so you know it's coming. And even better, the ad read itself is coming from somebody that you actually want to listen to. And most people that do sponsorships only take sponsorships from products that they actually like. Which leads me into my next point. Advertisements should be done by word of mouth only. Corporations shouldn't be allowed to pay these exorbitant amounts of money to shove their unworthy, boring, lame-ass ads to the front of the line. If products got around by word of mouth only, then only good products would be talked about, and the endless assembly line of meaningless, worthless products that are peddled to the masses would completely fall apart. Our content wouldn't be filled to the brim with fake voices, concern trolling, and don't forget all that diversity, equity, and inclusion. I am sick of the state of the internet today. It's beyond out of control. One of my favorite YouTube channels, a guy called Louis Rossmann, who I've been watching for the past couple years, recently came out with a video about how Roku is planning to inject ads directly into your TV via HDMI. This means exactly what it sounds like. Roku wants to make it so that anytime you press pause on your show or movie, they can take that time to show you ads. Clearly there are issues with this. Anyone with a bad internet connection who deals with a lot of buffering will effectively be given non-stop ads. More of their time will be spent watching ads than watching whatever show or movie they're trying to watch. Editor Jette here. I just got an ad on my own f***ing video. Next thing you know, we'll be getting ads injected directly into our brains via Neuralink. This is just getting ridiculous. All these companies are getting greedier and greedier by the year. The internet is practically unusable now compared to what it used to be. Remember when all we used to get were those banner ads at the top or side of every YouTube video? You could just click the X icon at the top and close the banner and not have to see any ads. But that didn't make Google enough money. So when they took over the company in 2006, the already multi-billion-dollar company decided they weren't making enough money. So they decided to start putting in unskippable video ads and flooding the entire site with more ad banners, except you can't close these ones. All for a profit, for more money than any that the company could ever spend, even if they were trying to go broke. It's disgusting. Google, Roku, and Apple engage in predatory behavior toward their consumers. We aren't customers to them, we are just sentient dollar bills, waiting to be cashed out and collected upon. That's why I use uBlock Origin and Brave Browser, to block as much ad bullshit as I can possibly get away with. But even that has become an issue in recent months, as companies have gotten wise to ad blockers, and now some will not even let you consume their content without turning it off first. The real issue with ad blockers is that everyone who doesn't use them is now being punished on behalf of the people who do use them. If you use an ad blocker, try turning it off for a bit. Count how many ads you get, and see if you can even make it through one 10-minute video. This is far worse than television ever was. You see, in the cable TV days, when there was an ad break, you could get up, go get a drink, get a snack, use the bathroom, talk to your parents. But now, when you get ads, you're either waiting by the screen to tap that skip ad button, or you just have to sit and listen until it's over. And that's not always as easy as it sounds. Some of these ads are 5 minutes long or more. I once got an advertisement that was an hour long. I was in the shower watching a video and it went onto an ad break. After 15 minutes, I was wondering when my video was gonna come back on. So I got out of the shower and checked, only to see that the ad wasn't even halfway through. You can't even get through one video without being spammed with ads. How TV shows used to work is, you'd get about 22 to 23 minutes of content interspersed with 7 to 8 minutes of advertisement. Now, you're lucky if you can make it 1 minute into a video without getting an ad. In the same 23-minute time block, you'll get anywhere from 10 to 20 advertisements, each lasting minutes if you actually watch them. The amount of time we all spend consuming ads in the internet age is exponentially greater than when we were all just watching TV. And that just brings me back to my original argument. Why do we need ads anyway? They just allow the rich to become richer or allow scammers to rip people off because Google is effectively vouching for them by allowing their ads on the site. They allow big corporations to set up monopolies which never get cracked down upon because all the government officials whose job it would be to do so are in the pockets of these big corporations. That's one of the reasons why every politician is a multi-millionaire, despite the fact that their entire existence is supposed to be serving the people who gave them their power. I don't really know what can be done to actually deal with this problem, but I will strongly suggest to anyone who watches this video and isn't using an ad blocker, get one. Now. That extra few minutes of freedom from ads might not seem like a lot to you, but it adds up. You like how I said that one? And just because they aren't stealing large amounts of your time at once doesn't mean you aren't being used and screwed over in the long run. Think about how many consecutive months of your life you spent watching ads. Think about all that unpaid time you wasted. Now think about all the money those corporations made by making you waste your time. The modern age is just great, isn't it? Let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video so we can get it out to more people. Thanks for watching and take it easy.